Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. I am Tata Punch. Price starting at 5.80 lakhs. Ringkat bat ka net foodish. Ordar mapi nginwan ra amangi hakir dob yeng jongpi.
Serial number
Arngut ki menteri ke sarkar jela ki bakentup yau James ke Sangma bat uba Sniawbhalang Dhar ki badai ki MLA jangka National People's Party bat Arngut ki MLA jangka All India Trinamool Congress ka basyong haga liang persya kim sim lapoi sya jingi Thep vote haga election jet president ka batmai jangka ri India ka balalong haga khat pratarik unaitung arajar arpuar u Thomas Sangma u balong u MP barim bat u nong ai buit jong u menteri rang ba ka jela u Konrad Kongkal Sangma u lalong u banengkong ban Thep ya ka vote kat ba u MLA ba Marway jong ka Khon New Trap National Awakening Movement u ba Adelbert Nongrum u lalong u ba khaddo ban Thep ya ka vote hagani kesngi u menteri rang ba ka jela u Konrad Sangma haga jinge kren bat kilat patai kubor ulapan pau ka jingkermen baka kertong jong ka National Democratic Alliance ka Draupadi Murmu kan yo ya ka jingjob bat bakan longruk ka kentai riulom ka banengkong ban sya jiet sya kani ka syuki sensyar ka bahe tam hagari India ki wei pat kinong elam jong ki sengsan pertai ki balapoi sya ka jingi Thep vote kilong u president jong ka United Democratic Party uba merba lengdo ubalong ru u lampang jong ka ying darbar thau ain ka jela u President jangka People's Democratic Front uba Bantai Dor Lengdo ubalong u menteri ke sarkar jela uba Sanbor Shulai baru uba Renington Tongkhar Sangut ki MLA ke seng Kongres ki belasyak be seng Shipor kila Thep ya ka vote daga bakersyan ya ka Draupadi naki khat Arngut ki MLA jangka All India Trinamool Congress tang Shiphongut ki belapoi ban Thep ya ka vote hagani kesngi
serial number 2902 Bantai Dor Lengkong. Serial number 2902
Agreement bukan? Ya. Oh, jadi. Kamu sih?
serial number 2924 Konrad K. Sangma. Serial number 2924 serial number 2914 Dr. Mukul Sangma. Serial number 2914. Serial number 2927.
Today I'm a voter as an MP. Usually I be like all of us know, but at least I got a chance to vote for the President of India.
I think it's not that easy for the president. We all know that the president is a nominal head, so it will be the government who can solve, are able to solve. So I think we cannot expect much from the president to solve all those kind of problems. Truly expect that the new president will uphold the constitution of the country, and yes, will respect the tribal people like us. That's what I expected.
We have a very big nation, and this time, this election is not between two individuals, but the fight is between two ideologies. One is the ideology which fights to protect the spirit and values of the provisions of the Constitution of India. And on the other side, the other ideology is, we can see practically what is happening in the whole country, is that the provisions of the Constitution and the value and its values are being violated. The elected governments are brought down by the might of the party in power at the center, which is against the spirit of the democracy. Therefore, my conscience says that to fight against all these communal forces, I should vote for the group of parties which stand to fight against the communalism and which will ultimately pave way to safeguard the spirit and values of the Constitution of India. If Draupadi Murmu, the tribal candidate which is being sponsored by the NDA, if she is elected, the atrocities against the tribals across the country will stop. I can't believe this. This present candidate for the president's post, the highest post in the country, will be the just mouthpiece of the present ruling dispensation at the center. Nothing more than that.
In fact, very important, and as elected members, it is one of our duties to vote as we get the opportunity to vote for the president of the country. So it is in fact an honor for each of the elected members, and most of the members have already casted their votes, and let us see the results when it comes up. The counting is on 21st. But I encourage and urge the rest who have not voted, I think one or two are left, that they should quickly come and cast their votes. Well, you see, the concerns and the issues have always been there. And a person, if she's elected to the post of the president, obviously with that post and being the highest post in the country, obviously there will be a huge impact on the different issues concerning the tribals, is what all of us expect, and we know that it's going to happen. But obviously, saying that everything will disappear is something that we cannot say, we cannot conclude that. But I'm sure that it will have a huge impact on the entire situation and scenario, not just about the different atrocities, but I think overall, let's look at the positive side of it also, that important development issues and concerns that are there for the tribal, I'm sure that will also be addressed, and I'm sure that there'll be more importance on the issues of the tribal people of this country. And of course, as I said, and I've maintained very clearly that the state government has done what it could. The legislature has done what it could in terms of passing the resolution and putting it forward. And now the ball, as I said, is in the court of the central government, and we will continue to engage with the central government and see how we can take it to the logical conclusion. Well, it is an important day, and as I said, that it was something that he had always very, very strongly advocated, and I would not want to be the person to say that we should dedicate it, because obviously, being my father, it would not look appropriate. But yes, and as a son, of course, it's a great day in terms of the fact that it was one of the very important issues and agendas that he had taken, and he had in fact mentioned that there will be a time soon when a tribal will become the president of this country. The way for it, and I think today we are on that direction. As I said, one cannot say till the results are out, but yes, I'm very happy that that today the candidature of the NDA is a tribal woman. So it's not just for the tribals, but even for women, it's very important. I think he has been somebody who has done a lot in his life, and he's been remembered for it. And I think this is something that, though he knew was a very, very difficult challenge even at that point in time, he went ahead and took up the challenge. So I think what he did during that time laid the foundations, I should say, for this day to happen. And it is a small contribution in one way that he put. So I think one cannot judge it and say we regret it or we're not, that it didn't happen that time. I think it was his contribution to the entire process, and he has made that contribution, and I'm happy about it.